The Safer and Healthier by Leadership initiative was born from MPA's Health and Safety Committee. We came up with this IOSH Leading Safely programme, accredited by IOSH, that covers 4 parts. Part 1 looks at leadership in its own right, and it talks about leadership characteristics, leadership behaviours, what good and bad leadership behaviours, and how that influences the organisation and the people that work for it. Part 2 then goes on to talk about when things go wrong, where your accountability is, where your responsibility is. We use a video that's come from within the membership. It was an actual accident. Actors play the part. It's very, very graphic. Now, part 3 is all about what looks good and how to achieve health and safety performance through Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle, all around leadership behaviours. And the 4th, but the most important part of the day, is around personal commitment. And what we actually ask leaders to do is, what are you going to do different? When you step away from this workshop and you go back to the workplace tomorrow, what are you going to commit to make a difference, to make a change? So it's not just about this day, it's a continual process. It's safer and healthier by leadership.
I thought this is a fantastic course. As an industry, we've been focusing for a long time on our systems and our procedures and our physical safety, and this starts getting into the cultures and the behaviours from the top of the organisations all the way down, so we can continue to improve on what we've already built up over the years.
I think it's applicable at lots of levels, actually. I was quite impressed that it could be something that even a board level person could be just as engaged. There was lots of very good information.
I've really enjoyed today's course. I think it's great to get in a room, just challenge yourself a little bit about your leadership values and whether you're really living them and breathing them every day.
The last session there around actually when things go wrong, what does it mean for somebody at the top? Lots of good scaremongering in there to really get you thinking.
I found this incredibly useful, and I think all senior managers in the minerals extractive industry should go on a course or go on this course, so we can start to distill it right down through the organisations.
It's good in the fact that you've actually had to make some commitments come the end of the day, something that you're going to do to try and improve and manage and move on the health and safety situations in your workplace.
I'd say come into it with an open mind, and I guarantee you'll get something out of it.
So I think the course represents a really great opportunity for leaders, and in particular very senior leaders in all of our membership organisations, to really take some time to stop and reflect upon how their leadership impacts on the behaviours of people in their organisations.